I'm the first woman in Canada to specialize in men's image. It's very easy for me to take off 15 years from a guy from updating his wardrobe. I ended up going to theater school at the university in my hometown where I'm from in costume design. So that's where I learned to build clothes properly and interpret character. And that's when I sort of understood that my brain is very analytical. I like to analyze everything. And I just knew right away that I was going to be an image consultant for men because I wanted to be a men's designer in the beginning. And I love men's clothing. It's fascinating. And so from theater school, I was able to have an understanding of the evolution of clothing, where clothing comes from, why it exists, and where it's going. Men are endlessly fascinating to me. And their clothing is an expression of who they are. And so I think that the more men who understand themselves and their clothing, the better world is going to be, because they're going to be happier people. The guys that I work with have to be open to change. They have to want to be able to do the changing, otherwise it won't work. If there's any resistance, the process won't work on him. It's a very exciting process. It's revisiting his true self that's probably, with a lot of guys, got lost somewhere along the way, and showing him a perspective of himself that he's never seen before. And usually what that means is that he's discovering how awesome he is, because that's what I've done, and that's what I'm trying to illustrate to him and bring that out so he can be the best self he can be.
Leah is an incredible artist. She very much is someone that I respect for what she's able to do in the way she can literally transform someone. She's extremely knowledgeable in all areas of everything it takes to be a man and everything it takes to project properly and present properly. Very, very clever, very, very knowledgeable, very funny. Very honest as well, which is a little bit disconcerting when you're kind of going through the process, but very reassuring. She's someone that will take you on this journey and make you feel good about taking the journey, and you'll come out the other end of it happier and confident and able to project so much more because of what she can do for you. She's an amazing lady.
Sometimes it depends on the guy. The changes can be very subtle, but they're extremely powerful. It could be changing the colors that he's wearing, or changing the fit, or changing the cut of clothing, whatever it is, what kind of clothing he needs for his lifestyle. But also at the same time, they can be absolutely astounding in the sense that people will say, "What happened? Did you lose weight?" Or what? They can't quite put their finger on the changes. This is an investment in yourself. Okay, are you worth it? You have to ask yourself that first. We only get one chance to make first impressions, so why not make a good one?